Shiva, the Hindu god, when he did the Tandavam, he danced to the beats of the Mrdangam, which was played by Nandi, who is the bull. There is reference to the Mrdangam from those times, and you can see Nandi, the bull god, hold a double-headed drum, which is believed to be the Mrdangam, and there is reference to the origin of Mrdangam coming from there. In the recent times, Mridangam is a primary accompaniment that's used for dance, that's used for bhajans or devotional music, and it's also the primary percussion instrument that accompanies the South Indian classical form of music, which is also known as the Carnatic music. Traditionally, the Mridangam is a two-sided drum, as you can see here. It's got skins on both sides, and there is a hollow wood cylinder that where the two skin sides are attached to. This traditionally, the skin that's supposed to that's generally used to manufacture a mridangam is from the wood of a tree, a jackfruit tree. A jackfruit is a tropical fruit which is usually not found in the United States. You'll find them in tropical countries, and the wood from the jackfruit tree is the most conducive to produce the sound of the mridangam. So traditionally, always they use a jackfruit tree wood. It's a hollow cylinder, and there are two sides. I'm right-handed, so the dominant side, as you can see, has two layers of skin, an outer layer, and there is an inner layer on which a black metallic paste is applied to produce a tonic sound. If this black paste wasn't here, it would just be another drum with a bass sound. There won't be a tonic sound that can sustain a particular pitch. The skin on the outer rim here is generally cowhide, and the one on the inner is also from a cowhide. On the left side, I'm calling left side because I play it on my left hand. There are two layers of skin. There is an outer layer which is generally a buffalo hide, and there is an inner layer that's normally they use a goat skin to for the inner skin. This only has a bass sound. It does not have a tonic sound like the other side, which has a black paste. Both these skin on both the sides of the hollow wooden cylinder is held together by straps. Traditionally, again, the straps that's always used is another form of skin, which is buffalo hide. The strap, when you tighten the strap, it increases the pitch of the instrument. So depending on what pitch is required for the instrument, a trained professional will be able to tighten the strap to that particular frequency. So that's what a traditional mridangam consists of. In the modern times, there have been innovations in mridangam because people travel all over the world playing the instrument, and they cannot afford to get it fixed or repaired on a regular basis. So there's been innovations where they use instead of these skin straps, they use metallic nut and bolt mridangam, where it's basically the top layer of the skin or the dominant side is held by hooks which replaces the skin. So what that does is when a person travels for a long period of time, if the skin wears off or if the black portion wears off, they can easily replace it by just unbolting those bolts that's here and then putting on a new skin instead of trying to restrap the entire thing. And another innovation that has been, it's very common in the recent times is, traditionally, as you can see, there is a paste, or there is like it's a ferment that's being used right now. Traditionally, what was used is, in order to produce the bass sound, you would use just water which is dabbed around the skin here, and as there was more water applied, the sound becomes deeper. And traditionally, what was always used is we used to take semolina rice, or in India, in Indian terms called rava. It would be mixed with water to make a paste, and then that paste would be applied. But what you see here is not that. It is just a ferment, which is a recent innovation. The advantage of using this is it's always ready to use. You don't need the settling time that a traditional semolina rice and the water paste requires. So most Mridangam artists in recent times have started to use this plastic ferment. These are some of the recent innovations in Mridangam. There's another innovation, other innovations where they're constantly trying to improve this, make it more travel friendly. There are fiberglass Mridangams where instead of the wood cylinder, the instrument is made out of fiberglass so that it's lighter, easier to handle. I'm sure they'll keep coming up with better ways of making the instrument.